Hello everybody, it's Gabby's Games, and welcome back to Valkyria Chronicles with episode 4, Chapter 3.
In March of 1935, the Empire began its invasion across
Oh,
Gallia's eastern
sorry
border.
guys.
Maximilian, commander of the Gallian invasion front, built his army around mobile armor. Ghirlandaio and the other fortresses along the border fell to his tanks in quick succession.
Who's thinking Blitzkrieg here? I am, totally.
2 hours, with
Oops. Spacebar actually skips this out, so that's actually really fast.
Gallia's capital, a town secure and stable since ancient times. Within its walls stood the castle of
So
Valkyries,
pretty.
and within its unicorn spire resided Cordelia, Gallia's princess. Supporting Gallia's policy of neutrality was a system of universal conscription.
Oh, this one does require
Under it,
spacebar.
all schools
Skip some
required
auto
military training
play.
each year. In the event of a war, citizens were then drafted into the militia to defend their country. As the conflict with the East grew worse, both Welkin and Alicia found themselves no exceptions to that fate.
I think we get access to the military camp now.
So these are my new digs. Oh, my uniform. I should get changed before reporting in. Better get ready now. Flares, binoculars, a compass, and a map. Everything you need for a nice hike. Or combat.
Yeah, flare gun for hiking.
Welkin, can I come in?
Sure, it's open.
Oh, you're already changed too. Let's see. Not bad, not bad. You look good, actually. So, how about me? Do I look all right in this? Convincing?
Let's take a look. Yeah, you look fine. You wear it like a pro.
Really? You're not just saying that?
Of course not. You look tough. I like it.
Oh, good. I was worried it looked kind of silly.
No way. That plating on the back? It's like a coleopterate exoskeleton. Beetle-tastic.
Beetle-tastic.
What? And did you just say beetle? Welkin? What kind of girl wants to hear that she looks like a bug?
Huh? Not just any bug. A rhinoceros beetle. King of the insects. Who wouldn't want that?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
I guess I'll just try to take that as a very Welkin sort of compliment.
Tell me about
Nice.
that scarf. You've been wearing it since I met you.
Oh, this? It's part of my uniform from the bakery.
Is that right?
I don't want to forget the time I spent busting my buns baking. I plan to keep wearing it until I can get back to manning the ovens again.
That's great. Once you do, I'll be first in line to get some of that bread.
Is that a promise? Well, I'll be sure to have plenty of it ready and waiting for you.
Absolutely. Hey, if you're ready, we should probably go see the captain now.
To the captain we go.
Come in. Excuse me, ma'am. Gallian militia enlistee Welkin Gunther, reporting for duty.
Ma'am, Gallian militia enlistee Alicia Melchiot, also reporting for duty.
I'm Captain Eleanor Varat, commander of this regiment. Gunther, you're promoted to lieutenant. You'll be leader of Squad 7 now.
Ma'am.
Enlistee Melchiot, you're promoted to sergeant. You'll be under the lieutenant's command. Understood?
Ma'am!
What do you know? It is you. Nice coincidence, huh, Welkin? Valdio? I had no idea that you'd enlisted. Yeah. Now that there's a real war going on, I joined up. Pretty much all the officer and training boys are here just like you.
You know each other.
Yes, ma'am. We knew each other at university. Welcome was in science and I was in archaeology. And just look at us now. No archaeology or science. Looks like the two of us are studying more, I guess.
Looks that way. It's good to see you.
And you.
That'll be all for now. There's a strategy briefing later today, but you still have time. Time for you to catch up. You'll be spending a lot of time on the post and in Randgrease. They'll be your new home, so get to know them. That'll be all. Report back in time for the briefing. Until then, you're dismissed.
Yes. We got access to the barracks and whatnot. So we got information on all units. So we got a new heavy and we got a lancer. Well, shock trooper. A lancer. Lancers are those guys with those big lances or anti-tank units. 805 damage against armor, 120 versus persons. Here, 20 or 40 damage versus infantry units. 17 to 40. You know, this tank commander, but he doesn't get to actually have used. You don't really see the actual tank there. So, command room. Let's check everything.
It's good to see you doing the rounds. Welcome. This is the command room. Use it to structure your squad. You will have access to both drafted and volunteer recruits. Now that I think of it, Squad 7 is still short on soldiers, isn't it? I'll explain how this works. This is the master list. The recruits have all been assigned classes based on their talents. I should probably touch on the 5 classes, just so we're clear. First off, you have the scouts. Just like the name suggests, they'll be your eyes.
And they're overpowered as fuck.
Their best asset is their mobility.
I still remember how overpowered that is.
Then make it back safely.
They have insane mobility, as said, but they just do not collect intel. No, they would just annihilate anybody with their rifles.
A good scout can spot a man in tall grass from 100 yards. That comes at the price of firepower. Their job is spotting enemies.
You want you to say, just aim for the head and you'll be fine.
Next up, the shock trooper. They're the ones to break through enemy lines and clean up. They offer excellent offense and defense. As far as combat goes, they're as good as it gets. While they lack any specialized techniques, they also don't have any obvious shortcomings. Think of them as the least finicky unit in your squad, Lieutenant.
Most aren't you there?
We have Lancers, then anti-tank units. They're critical when facing armored targets. Their purpose is pretty self-explanatory. In most cases, they're the only way to stop a tank. They're also well shielded from explosives, which conveniently includes tank mortars. Sadly, they're slow and weak to gunfire. Their limited ammo could also be called a drawback.
They can actually not be used indefinitely.
We have the engineers. They handle supplies and perform combat support.
They have actual roles, but they have the same weapon as the scout, but have less mobility.
They can restock other units' ammunitions, treat the wounded, even repair tanks on site. They can place sandbags for cover, disarm mines, repair towers, you name it. Their actual combat skills are very low. Think of them as combat facilitators.
They still have their own rifle.
We have the snipers. They can shoot down targets from a considerable distance. You won't find better soldiers for marksmanship and range. They can hit targets I can barely see. Sniping rifles also come with scopes that work to augment a sniper's natural eyesight. Drawbacks include low mobility and defense. If the enemy gets them alone, they're done for. That should cover the basics. Go ahead and put a squad together now. There's room for 20, and you can swap units at any time.
And I think there's like, yep, there we go, all the new. You know, so there's quite a lot of options, and like most of them are you can actually recognize from the series, from the anime. Actually, pretty funny enough. So they all have like special abilities. So you can see like up there. So right here. These are the advantage ones, and these are the like disadvantages. For example, this one, it cannot stand being around a Darkson, and it's good on sand, and is good against snipers. And he likes Kevin and Knut, so you should probably put him together with Kevin and Knut, and not together with some kind of Darkson. For example, this is a Darkson. Darkson hater, Darkson hater. This guy. So there are some Darkson in here. Which you do. That's something you actually have to take like watch out for. So you got Rosie and Largo pretty much as is. So let's see if I got anything for Rosie and Largo. Woken and Isha. Yeah, that one
You know,
should go.
I'm Cherry
Oh.
Steinen.
Oops. That's not what I want. That is the one which I want to add. We also got those freaking options. So, Largo.
Hey, Salinger, report it.
Rosie goes in there. First, again, taking a look around for people that like certain other people. Largo. This guy's saying.
Hey, soldier! I'm Jan Walker. I'll fight with everything I've got.
Yes. Likes Alicia. So there's that one goes in. And I think I want to go over this guy.
Hey, I'm Oscar Baylor.
So we have one sniper already and one engineer. And engineers are really important, so we probably want to have a second one. But first we're going to get some more scouts because like, we only have 3 scouts and we really want to have 4 to 5 scouts. So let's add a trooper, for example. This one is good with Auto Darkson. Do any of these have one of the people that you just added though? Doesn't look like it. I think I'm just gonna get some random people here.
Please, call me Wavy.
So those are 5 scouts. Now we do a third, at least 1/3 shock trooper.
I'm Edie Nelson.
Oh god. So let's see. I don't want to have one of the Darksinators. I don't like that. So I think I'm just gonna go with this one, the lone guy. 2 should be good. Let's add that guy. So 1 sniper should be enough. 2 of these, 3 of these. I think I want to add another shock trooper. So let's see. Zaka, Nadine. Is anyone in there in this group? Knows Dallas. Nadine. Taking a look if I see any of those names on this side of the list. I'm gonna go one further that way. No. 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 A lot of people like Tarisha on the other group. I'm just gonna add her then, I guess. So a lot of them seem to like her. Yeah. Here's one. Do we need an extra engineer then? We could use one third engineer. And another lancer.
Hi.
And then we're just gonna throw in another one of these. Kobe. I think Dorothy was one of the other ones of the groups. 2 more slots. We need some more scouts. So see if any of these have a good thing for the lineup. That's 1 meter bread. So let's see what these abilities are like. Grassy field. Attack power, trenches. Very close friends. I think I'm gonna add her then. And this the go at is that guy.
Thank you.
And that actually fills up the entire squad.
Well, feel like you've struck a balance? As time passes, we'll have more recruits to choose from, so keep an eye on that list. Oh, and all the recruits go through training together, so they're all ready for combat.
That's basically they'll level up
It's the
together.
same level as the rest of the team you've taken into the field. You can swap out members without the worry of losing the benefit of their experience.
And that's why like swapping out your team can be
Trust
more
in
and
your
more
involvement
efficient.
And pick a team you know you can work well with. That should be enough to get you started. You can figure out the rest as you go.
So that took a little while.
Wow. Come to think of it, Valdio's heading up Squad 1, isn't? I wonder if he's off sorting through this stuff now too. I'd better get a move on.
So yeah. We got training field, train units. We want to train at scouts especially.
Welcome to your worst nightmare. I'm the guy who's gonna whip you lazy blobs into shape. Still, I can't work miracles here. No amount of drilling beats real combat experience. I want you all to go out there, kick some imp tail, and then show me what you learned. I will train that experience into something you can actually use. Level you bums up. But don't go trying to hog all the glory. A squad's a team, and we got no need for stars. You will train as a class and level up by class. Scout level 2, Scout level 3. You get it? When the scouts level up, that means each and every one of them goes up that level. You hear me, maggots? Any of you think he's better than the rest of the team? Go home now!
Suddenly goes home. No.
All right. Now I'll
Nah.
show you lowlights how this whole thing actually works. It ain't complicated. First you go out there and fight. Then divvy up that experience here. Once the experience you cram into a soldier class clears a set amount, it'll level up. Picking which class to level up and when is your job as the squad leader. Now give it a go.
Thanks.
Train all you want. I've got all day.
So A and D assigns experience. So yes, we're leveling up scouts.
Good work, maggots. You're one level closer to human.
Nice. Are we not humans then beforehand? So yeah.
You're
Just gonna skip this stuff.
good work.
Gonna level up the rest of them one level.
You're good.
They always say the same thing, so it's kind of sad. He doesn't have any other different tags. Or the level up thing.
Good work, maggots. Looks like that session beat a new potential out of the Lancers.
Nice, we got a perk for the Lancers, that's good. And then Engineer, level up as well. And we were gonna pump that final bit into the Scout.
Oh, sometimes leveling up a unit
That's
class
what they're
will
talking
unlock
about.
a hidden potential in them. You can think of potentials as the natural abilities your soldiers have inside them. Those abilities will form a big part of your strength in the field, so keep them in mind. Other times, leveling up a class will earn you clearance for a new order. Here, as long as we're talking about it, I'll teach you a classic, a real golden oldie.
A feat boost. Some order
Orders are
buffs.
special commands you can give out as the squad leader. They can save your tail. It doesn't take a genius to see that leveling up your soldiers is the best way to beef up your squad. The soldiers will get stronger, and you just might unlock new potentials and orders. All that just from me working you sorry bums into the dirt.
He is taking a lot of stuff there.
Workout the next time I see you here.
And then we go into the R&D facility to upgrade some stuff. We're gonna go to R&D.
Wait, I know that insignia. You're Lieutenant Gunther, aren't you? I knew it! Man, I've heard about you. That evacuation at Brule was just... wow!
We got a fan here.
Protecting a tiny life in the middle of all that slaughter? Man! Oh, Lieutenant, you're good people. You get all my respect and then some, bro.
We got the fan here.
What's going on, Leon? I could hear you from clear across the hangar.
Oh, Casey, check it out! It's Lieutenant Gunther! He's the man!
Sorry about him, Lieutenant. He's like this all the time, I'm afraid.
Eyes closed. Not looking at all.
I'm Priest Cherney. I'm training here as a mechanic.
Oh, and I'm Leon Schmidt, but just call me Leon, bro. I'm your boy.
So, Lieutenant Gunther, what brings you down to R&D today? We do work here on weapons development.
And
Upgrades.
that includes rifles and...
Super tank.
Of course, research...
With rifles and other firearms, we'll mass-produce new models as they're developed. You won't have to worry about making enough for your squad.
For tanks, you can... or develop optional parts that you can add on to tweak out its spec.
Right. You can choose which optional parts you want in the tank equipment section.
Yes. Thanks. So I think you get a lot of upgrade information here. But we're just gonna cover, I'm just gonna cover it really quickly. We got different parts here that we can use, but I say, basically you can, on the left side, you can select parts and you outfit them in the 3x4 grid on the right. And basically you have to fit the space there, but we do not got any of those things, so we have to development them from right here. Reinforced barrel, reinforced armor. I don't think I need that for now. Oh. Accuracy upgrade. Do want that. That's one of the upgrades. So we're gonna fit it out right here. And there we go. We're putting it inside there. Yeah. Back to weapons. Rifles. We want to upgrade this gun as fast as possible. Tank lances don't really need that. Upgrades. Uniforms, though. More health for everybody. Except for the Lancers, which need the blast suits. Speaking about blast suits, I think I'm going to upgrade the blast suit as well. To keep everybody alive. And then we go back to 8 OIs. Threats and other. Spare belt. Hardened plate against the critical parts. I think I'm just gonna do reinforced armor. Notice that's basically saying, ooh, you do not have the monies. And do I need to equip that? Ooh. I actually don't think I needed to. Oh well, return to book mode. And then about headquarters. If you want to go there, go to there via the menu. So by tab selection and then go to headquarters. But we're now saving up first, and we're going on to the next piece of chapter 3. It's gonna be a little bit a longer episode with all that stuff in between there.
There you are. I've been looking for you.
Hey, Ace. How'd your enlistment go? No problem?
I registered as a tank pilot and mechanic. Maintaining and operating the Edelweiss will be my responsibility from now on. I think it's nice that we'll all be on the same squad together. I think so too.
So what are you up to now?
The tank's hangar space is just through here. I was just carrying some Ragnite fuel back. It's used to power the tank, and also for the turret-mounted cannon rounds.
I guess I'm just more used to seeing it in street lamps and medical compounds.
Seems like everything is Ragnite powered these days. That stuff is everywhere.
Basically, it's
Not enough of
oil.
it for some people, though. It's the source of a lot of conflict.
They say the Empire's invading only to get at all the Ragnite in Gallian soil.
Oh, that's right. I had something to give you, Welks.
What's this?
Father's flare gun. It was in the barn, but I thought you might have some use for it.
Another hand-me-down.
I gave it a once-over. It might be old, but it's still serviceable.
I didn't mean... I just can't believe I'm a tank operator now. Thank you for this, Ace.
So interesting that
On the Edelweiss now, to make
she
sure
is
you're ready to go
both
anytime.
driver, loader, and engineer. And kind of partially radio operator. He's just the gunner and the commander. Like, how are you both the tank driver and loader? You just sit in the driver's seat, then just hop back, load the gun, and go back into your driver's seat. That would take so freaking bejesusly long. That's just not doable,
I'll
really.
cut to the chase. Here's your mission. The Great Vassal Bridge was just...
Or we just have that one
It's a key strategic position.
guard sits in there loading the gun silently without ever getting praise.
It's a major drawbridge crossing the canal in Vassal, just outside the capital.
That bridge is a part of the central transit artery, leading into Randgrease. Our mission is to take it back. The Empire has been running a blitz, with their shock troops outrunning their defense. Our 3rd Regiment will retake the bridge before defensive reinforcements can arrive.
How quaint. The militia holding a little strategy meeting of its own.
Mr. Douche.
How long were you planning on hiding out in here, Verrot?
My apologies, sir. We'll depart soon.
Whatever. They're just country mice. It's not like they'll be much help.
More help, perhaps, than your army unit that couldn't hold the bridge in the first place.
Roast.
Hey!
Regardless, Vassal remains a critical position. We'll reclaim it immediately.
Well, good. See that you do.
And by Mr. Douche. He is a really asshat.
General Damon, commander of the Central Forces.
Central Forces? That's the army branch the militia was folded into, right?
That's right. They say the general's an aristocrat. He looks down on the common militia.
That doesn't make any sense.
Right. Now that the war's begun, we all need to band together and fight to keep Gallia safe. Who cares at this point whether you're in the army or the militia? It's ridiculous.
Gentlemen,
Hence,
let's return to the mission.
General Douche.
We'll begin by taking back the western bank to gain a foothold for reclaiming the bridge. Lieutenant Gunther, I'm assigning Squad 7 to this mission. It's your first maneuver, so be smart.
Yes, Captain.
The other squads are on patrol. Stay sharp and be ready to help take back the bridge. I'm counting on all of you out there. Now move out.
And that should be the next mission. Now we got skirmishes, they're amassing experience and research fees. You're gonna just do those. Are basically the missions that we're doing right now will be skirmishes, and it will be redoable in there.
Here are details
And then you're
of
gonna
the
earn
operation.
more experience and money for leveling up if you want to. Just grinding those until max level is sometimes a really good option overall. So I got City, Town, and Riverside team, and you have to take them out accordingly. This should be fun. There's some tanks. Soldiers and reserves are killed. So precision units. So we got Rosie put into there. Largo is on the right side. I think I'm gonna put Yoko here. Should be good there. Isha, where are you? The heavy. Do I want a sniper or a medic? I want a medic. Shit, like so Isha, so we're putting her. And then I think I'm gonna go for another heavy, since we're not gonna have to do anything in scouting stuff. And will be Alicia, Vulcan are there. We need this little guy right there. Deploy.
We're prepared to commence the operation. I look forward to good news from you.
Of course, we need to be able to repair the tank on the riverside.
Two teams, offensive and defensive. Squad 7, move out. All right, it's our first. I'll lead the Riverside team.
Shock Trooper here. Leave the offense to me.
City team, your job is to guard the base. Be ready for anything, including tank.
How long you think I've been an anti-tank man? Couple of tanks ain't no sweat.
That's a spirit, Largo.
Listen closely.
Grabs. Boost your defense amount of page character starts each turn. When it gets some HPs, each turn starts. All replenished. You can upgrade after you defeat it. So yeah, we have quite a lot of response, but the first thing we have to do is set up a defensive position. Ah, dang it. You go here. And can you target that guy? Just a little bit. You shouldn't be returning fire. Because of the range. So that's good. Then we got the 2 Lancers as anti-tank units, because tanks are going to come their way. So doing some damage against the Scout. Because that doesn't cost anything extra. Next up is moving up the tank, I would say. And aim right there. Boop. So,
Who are these guys?
and
Return fire.
let's put the Edelweiss right there. If I remember correctly, there was actually a guy either here or here as a sneaky dude. So I'm actually going Rosie here. You can see how much less terrain you have. These for actions. So if I'm not mistaken, there should be some guy over here.
Enemy sighted. Here I come.
Ah, dang it. Why did you have to do that?
Ain't no stopping me.
And current action. So they're both sneaking in there.
My turn, okay?
So it's time for Alicia. No, you don't. And action. And get my
Leave it to me.
engineer. Same gun. But you, my sir, have to die.
Man down. Everybody be careful.
So yeah, they got grenade, recognize, and the engineers too as well. Take him away from there. And let's get the final Lancer in position. You only got like a tiny amount of ammo and like that thing.
Look out for attackers from the alley.
We gotta save the last CP because it just transfers on to the next next turn. So, enemy face. And that's why we position up our defensive units. Take hardly any damage and then we just return fire. Rip that guy. They all have status bonus for staying in there and whatnot. That's pretty nice. And rip, he shot into a wall. Uh-oh, that's not good.
Miss Alicia.
Been able to use it again. So basically, I need to get somebody to get into the control and get to that guy. So yeah, these are Alicia is one of the social leaders. Reduce our CP pool. And bye bye, Scott. Whew. So we only have a few turns to get to that guy. So yeah, we can activate the order if we want, but there we go. We got a lot of spawn points there. Movement points. Stand up and move up and get medic. And that means that when we're done and we need to repair the tank, we will have to actually get. We actually have to like get that other person from the defensive group. But we are going up here. Bye bye. Nice. This guy over there. Tank over there. Going to center to make sure she cannot get shot. It is also like the ladder thing. So they have 1, 2, and they had a third tank over here, but I didn't get the actual spot off. Got 2 scouts, 3 shock troopers, and a engineer. That's good to know. Entering combat with the Edelweiss. Get her up this hill. Actually has a really small turret compared to the actual hull. Funny enough. We got targets that we can shoot. Nice. And there goes 3. Yeah, well. We're actually be using the tank here for refuel turns. Take out that guy.
Who are these guys?
Please maintain formation.
And action. Problem is, we need to kind of guarantee that we take out this guy, because otherwise we're gonna take a lot of damage from a turn of fire. There we go. And we lose him up one last time. Shooting that guy's face. Move the armor a little bit towards it. And then end action. And end phase. We gotta take some big hits from that tank. Probably. But we can handle that hit. This tank is deciding to have some fun now.
Gah! Damn tank's busted right through the stinking wall. Well, it's my turn now.
Stay sharp. Tanks can break through crumbling walls and trample down sandbags and trees.
And that's fun. Took down the sandbag.
Underminer fire.
Got some damage from grenades. So now we have gonna do a really risky operation. So yeah. Just getting my medic and whatnot. Getting there. So yeah, this is gonna be a really risky operation. We need to get Largo to the left, to the rear of the tank.
Strike them first.
Oh god. There goes the tank.
All right.
Assassination. Just a backstab, really.
My turn, okay?
And now it's Alicia's turn to take out that guy. Look at that accuracy. Dang it.
Good. That makes things a bit easier.
So she goes back. And now we go back into the tank and make sure we nuke that enemy tank right here, right now. Actually, I might have a better idea. Let's go swap to the MG, take out this guy. You survived that? Oh well.
How are you doing on ammo?
And turn here.
Here we go.
And armor. Boom.
Target silenced. Head for the next one.
Yeah.
We'll be there in a minute. Hold out till then.
Stop the enemy from breaking through.
So there we go. No, that guy cannot touch the tank.
Been waiting.
We're gonna run Largo back towards the camp. We do not want to have him in there. So there we go. Keep him over there. And one more action for the tank, because why the hell not? The MG going and up. Rip shock trooper.
Who are these guys?
And action. And face. So, what are they going to do against a tank? I wonder. He's gonna heal himself. Gonna be very, very, very effective. And he actually got shot back at it by the tank. There goes our experience again.
Moving out.
I don't want to spend any action points on this guy, but for the tank, so we're just gonna go for that headshot with the scouts. And this is again like
That makes things a bit easier.
scouts lack firepower. Yeah, sure. Only shock troopers. They only have issues with shock troopers. Really, like they can't get anything against except shock troopers. Really.
Good work. Keep it up.
Take on the command of the tank. Target using the machine gun. This is getting really easy, to be honest.
Enemy unit neutralized.
Just going to the last one here. Drive up.
What you got, soldiers?
He's just like standing there, like not even running away or responding to a tank, just slowly driving up to him. Because oh no, that's not a danger at all. Rip the scout. And it was even a commander. Now 3 action points to get Alicia
Moving out.
from that roof to that base to make sure we get this into one action. That's gonna be fun.
Maintain formation.
We actually made it. Occupy. Occupied enemy camp. Operation complete. GG. That was a pretty long mission. They only get longer and longer from every single time. Also, I might be playing a few off camera to get used to like what they were supposed to be doing again, so you guys do not get extreme failures for like I charge head into a tank with a unit and it eventually gets nuked, like stuff like that doesn't happen. So there might be like, oh, you already watched those scenes, but that's actually because then I'll just like fail on the first recording and then decide like, okay, I'll just redo it entirely.
Hey there! You guys aren't with Squad 7 by any chance, are ya? Yes, that's us. Bingo! I've been looking for you. Meaning you, hot stuff, on the tank.
Me?
Mm-hmm. Excuse me, That must make you Lieutenant Gunther, am I right?
Yeah. Yes, that's me.
Oopsie daisy.
What? Hey, you can't...
Oh, nice to meet you too. Now, let's get right to the questions. So, you're the son of the great General Gunther, huh? You look awfully young. How old are you anyway? Must be your first war, huh? What's been the hardest experience so far? Wait, happiest. No, oh, funniest. I'd also like to know hobbies, favorite foods, what you do on your days off.
Hey, lady! This is a combat zone. Excuse me, but what are you doing here anyway?
Hey, give me a break, will ya? Scoops are near danger, and I'm near Scoops. That's right, the name's Elliot. I'm GBS Radio's top woman reporter. I smell a story, a good story, and you guys are it.
So, you're a reporter?
Very good, I'm a reporter, yes. I've been assigned to Squad 7 to conduct a series of interviews, thank you. Now, let's get back to those questions, shall we?
Back to them questions.
Now he's giving interviews? Who does he think he is? Ooh, look at him. Son of some big hero. Please, he's still a schoolboy.
No kidding. One little win and he's the new Grand Duke. Ah, I hate kids. Whatever, he'll learn soon enough. Only one thing matters out there in the field, and that's experience.
Good, we have you too then. Thank you.
Chapter 4.
But here we go into chapter 4. So we're already being on a pretty long episode now. So we got some quite a new tabs. New tabs and whatnot. Save up. So let's go to tab selection headquarters and make sure to get all the upgrades really quickly. Training fields. Got 4.800 for 4.8 thousand experience. This goes entirely into the scouts level 4. New potential for scout. And we're not making that, so we're not doing that. Got level 3 in shock trooper. And got level 2 sniper as well. That's probably must have. New bonus on shock trooper. This takes so long though. New potential of the sniper right off the bat. Nice. I guess we're going over level 3 for a Lancer and Engineer. Scouts is definitely the most important unit you'll be ever using. Also because of the range. Even though they do not have... Like, the derpy thing is, they're like, shock troopers are all the armored units. They have high health, are pretty slow. Oh, I got a new order. Defense boost. But yeah, scouts have low health, but have long range, accurate weapons, similar to snipers, and have really high mobility. Stormtroopers are tanks with the high health, but they have low mobility and have pretty short range, even though a much higher and even higher firepower than a scout. Like the scout, it's not that the scout has little firepower; it just has less firepower than a shock trooper. The shock trooper has just an insane short range firepower. Then you got the Lancer, the anti-tank unit, of course, is a must-have. This one is going to be healing and providing the Lancer all the stuff, but it's basically a scout, but with the mobility of a shock trooper and some extra utilities. And sniper is similar to the engineer, but gets an upgraded gun instead of the different utility stuff. But I would say like snipers are funny enough; they're actually not that important. They can pick off some single units from range if you have a map where you can actually get that really long range. Let's hope we can get another sniper upgrade. Doesn't look like though. Oh, we're going to firepower boost the lances to make sure we can get some good anti-tank stuff doing. It's really important. Fast are still up. Let's go for Edelweiss upgrades then first. Additional HP. These don't actually require anything else. Power belt. No. Brow protector. Plus 200 range. Anti-armor rounds. So extra damage for the tank. That's the thing I'm going to get for next. So I'm gonna make sure to outfit the tank. Still on only that one item. So the next thing is gonna be saving up for that upgrade. So this is the new stuff.
Timing's perfect. Ta-da! Why do this when I already have a radio news gig, you say? Sure, I could leave it. And not just a little cut here and there. In some cases, I'm
just skipping this pretty much. So these are some background stuff, I think. Yeah, they're like some background lore.
And what? I want to put a book, but I'm just a radio news. So I'd make it. I still haven't decided what all I want to put in it, but I promise it'll be all about you. See this fat stack of notes? So how about it? Call it an investment in the future rising star of authordom. Please.
You know what, I'm just gonna do this.
I plan on putting out new editions, especially after you've made some headlines on the battlefield.
So yeah, got that thing, I guess. Even though I was ordered to save, but this is cemetery. But you were the fallen of the battle.
Paying your respects? Sorry, I suppose that was a foolish question.
Actually, no, sir. I'm not here visiting anyone in particular.
Oh, then might I ask what brings you to a place like this?
I find it sobering, standing here in front of all those who died in the last war. That and seeing this much death reminds me that humans are just another part of nature.
Don't suppose I've ever heard that before. Judging from your clothes, you're militia.
Yes, sir. Lieutenant Welkin Gunther. I'm in charge of Squad 7, Regiment 3.
Gunther. I see. Squad leader. Very impressive for a young man.
Not at all, sir. I'm still woefully inexperienced. One wrong order from me and my squad could wind up here. It's a huge responsibility.
You respect the weight of their lives. Here, let me teach you a special order.
An order, sir? I'm sorry. Who did you say you were?
Just a leftover from the last war. I'm afraid my orders require some experience, though. I can't in good faith teach them to those who lack the maturity to use them properly. Now, let's see. I'll teach you retreat today. Use it to command an injured unit to pull out of combat. Well,
I cannot
let's see. I suppose it was too
get that just yet, but that's not our investment we should be getting, because those orders are actually pretty important, and being able to retreat an injured unit from combat is actually quite nice. Everything is updated, and let's save everything. And then we're just gonna say, thank you guys all for watching as always. I love this game, or again, no. Like, I've played it before, a really long time ago. I actually did everything pretty much, but I only remember a part of it because, like, like half a year ago, I picked it up again, played it up to around chapter 5, and then kind of forgot about it. And, well, every time you have to reinstall it, of course you also reinstall and restart your entire progress, which is kind of sad, but yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed watching as always, and I'll catch you guys all later. Bye guys!